What's up, humans? Hi, how you doing? It's me, Spencer. I feel like I'm not ready for this, as always. This is Sketch Day Live. Thanks for joining and being here on this fantastic, what is it, Wednesday? Wednesday, November 11th. Wednesday, November 11th. Here we are. We're going to get started warming up. What's up? Aisar Elahi. I know these have been a little bit later than usual, so it's been a busy week. So thanks for joining, hanging out. We're going to draw. The theme for the week is sound, but I'm open to do whatever for the most part. What's up, EE11JR662692 Lincoln Alexander. Hey, Svetlana and Art, our resident vampires who never sleep, apparently. Anyhow, welcome to the show. If you're watching on the Instagram, you can head over to YouTube. I mean, if you want to watch Instagram, that's cool. YouTube's just a better view. Let's kick things off with some lines. Shout out, thanks, praise, high five, all of that good stuff to channel members and patrons. Thanks for your support. What does that mean? These are people who are actually like, hey, Spencer, we value what you're doing. Here's some money. So that's why I call them out every single episode, every single time. I won't get tired of it. It means a lot for me, for my family, for what I do. So thank you very much. All right, let's just get some nice straight lines in here. I am drawing with my shoulder, in case you're wondering. How do you draw a straight line? I mean, there's a few tips and tricks in here I'm not actually telling you, but that's why if you want to sign up for a workshop, you can sign up for a workshop or tutoring, and I'll teach you those secrets. What's up, Svetlana? Yeah, I know I called you a vampire because you never sleep. You and Art never sleep, so thanks for hanging. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a challenge here today. See if we can draw some circles. At least mostly tangent to these lines. Sometimes you gotta up your challenge a bit. If you're getting too comfortable. These are not perfect circles, by the way. Not yet, but maybe I'll get there. That's the whole point of practice. That is the whole point of practice. Boom, right there. So hope you're having a good time. I'm drawing with a Papermate Flare today. You can find information on the materials I use using that link I posted in the YouTube. Check that out. Also, by way of information, I did mention that we do have a Discord. Maybe I didn't mention it, but I'm mentioning it now. We have a Discord for the show, and the theme this week is sound. That is the theme, sound. So, that being said, I'm going to try and sketch sound-related things today, but it's up to you guys to decide. I totally forgot to switch the camera. YouTubers, you were just looking at my face going, huh? What? What's he doing? This is weird. Anyhow, so back to members and patrons. Thank you for believing in what I do. I did post the weekly update that you guys get, behind the scenes, thoughts, and so forth. So check that out. You just want an update on my life and what I've been up to. There's also something that channel members and patrons get. So let's do some ellipses here. Just like that, nice and easy. Sonic Jet. Ooh, I suppose that's sound related, technically. So like a supersonic jet of some sort. Should we go like crazy technical? Do you want it on an aircraft carrier? Do you want it just flying through the air? What's your request? I love taking requests. Thanks for the ideas as always. In case you missed it yesterday and you want to check out the stream, here's a little bit of what we did. We did a hamster with a boombox. Rough sketch and final. Someone playing a guitar here. Talked about flow and how ideas come. All right, I'll do a jet. We did a piano. as well. Some sort of piano musical instrument thing. I don't know what you call this, but it's been fun. Earbuds and Sound City. So we've been having some fun being creative, thinking of some new stuff. I should say, by way of information as well, I will be live on Adobe Live next week. What is Adobe Live, you ask? That's there. It's behance.net/live. You can check it out. Just has creators using different Adobe products. So next week, my focus is going to be drawing from your imagination. So that's what I'm going to be doing on both days. It's going to be, I think it's on Wednesday, Thursday, because it's after my birthday. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. Pretty sure. That would be the 18th and 19th. So check it out. Moody saxophone. Okay. I did a saxophone for Svetlana and Art. Sent it to them. Or are you saying the music is Moody saxophone? I'm not sure. Sarah Gustafson. Thanks for joining. What's up, Latrice? How you doing? Saxophone. Okay, Latrice asked for it. Sarah asked for it. Cool. So we'll do a sax. We'll add a sax to the list here. I'm probably going to have to make some stuff up because they're incredibly complicated. I mean, I did a drawing for Svetlana and Art, and it took forever. So... And since I'm not a sax player or study saxophones, I'm going to say it's a saxophone-like musical instrument is what I will sketch for you. But I think that one we can probably do in one shot. Just one sketch, marker. I am going to do paper today. I think tomorrow I will do... what's up, Chris? Hey! Long time. Always a pleasure. I know you probably don't believe me, but I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I need to reach out to Chris because I did promise to catch up on life and stuff. So hopefully you're doing better. Things are going well. That's all I'll say. But we do need to catch up. Okay, so I'm going to sketch a saxophone, a sonic jet of some sort. Maybe a fighter jet, I guess you could say. Some sort of fighter jet. I guess we gotta decide, are we doing underneath the jet, right? Is the jet, you know, flying? Let's get the fuselage in. So we're gonna do like a position like this, perhaps. You know, where we're seeing underneath. This is just a rough sketch, guys. Don't freak out. Don't freak out and rage quit the stream and be like, oh, I'm out. I'm out of here. Anyhow, are we going to do this perspective? Is it something more like this per se? We'll see. Reminder, if you are watching on Instagram, we do have a stream going on YouTube. You can always check it out at youtube.com/sketchaday.com. If you want to watch on Instagram, feel free, but check out the badges option. You can actually purchase a badge, support what we're doing here. And this month, Facebook is matching contributions. So if you donate $5, they'll match it and make it $10 for me, which is awesome. Okay, throwing in 2 cents with a kick drum request. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, shoot me an email, dude. All right, so we got a kick drum. Maybe I could expand that to a drummer. Maybe we could do a drummer. I don't know a ton about drum sets, but that would be fun. We had a sax request and then the jet. All right, I can probably do like 5 if it's on paper, super loose and sketchy today. I can do a bunch of stuff, so not too worried. I'm not really in a rush. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chill. Feel free to ask me any questions too. It doesn't just have to be about sketching. It could be about life too. All right. So we've got 2 jet thumbnails here. Just have to decide, okay, which one is it gonna be? I mean, you could even do the backside of a jet. I suppose the perspective is similar here. But you could do the, or we could do the backside. Is it a specific jet? No. It's a jet-like thing. Military jets. It's the main one that came up when the topic of supersonic came up. I mean, we could do something that's more like a Concorde jet, I suppose. We could do that. Do you guys remember the Concorde? I think the nose like would actually actuate down. It's an interesting aircraft. So lots of stuff we could do here. My social security number. You can ask. It doesn't mean I'm going to answer. What's up, Jordan? I'm drinking a gin and tonic today. I broke my alcohol fast I was on for the election. And like many people, I was like, okay, I'm going to have a real drink. Thank you, Dope by Design. Instagram will be matching your contribution. Much appreciated. All right. So let's go here. I think I'll just do something a little bit relaxed, perhaps. And I'm just gonna make up this particular jet. Let's do something like so. All right, get our tail in. And our wings. Actually, what I want to do here... Alright, so this... I gotta make sure this wing doesn't feel too long. Alright, so there we go. And of course, this is not an actual, like, jet that exists. We're just kind of dreaming here. It's Sketch Today Live, though. Thanks for joining. The theme this week is sound. That's what we're doing. So this technically counts because, you know, you could argue sonic boom. That's a sound. Have you guys ever heard an actual sonic boom? I haven't. There's a military base near where I live, but and occasionally you'll hear the jets going by, but I've never actually heard a sonic boom. That'd be fun though. Or to even like, I've never sat in a cockpit or flown in. Just throwing some construction lines here just as a check, just to make sure my shape is right here. See, I need to change that one. But yeah, I've never even sat in a cockpit of one of these things, but they're cool. They are cool. Let's just throw some clouds up. Communicate flight. All right, so that's quick sketch there. Let's throw some gray on. Grayon's like a crayon that's gray. It's like a gray set of crayons. Fun fact about designing supersonic flight: if you want the cross-sectional area to have subtle changes possible for efficiency. Oh wow. Okay, so Jordan, you're basically saying you're a genius. Cool. Mad flex. I respect that. Like some of the words you're saying I recognize, but it's been so long since I was in my college calculus class. So you want the derivative to be as close to 0, which I guess would be descriptive of a flat curve. Is that what you're saying? All right, let's throw some gray on. Some crayons for my crayons. Crayon for my crayons. This is a Kuretake marker I'm trying out. It's a new marker brand I've never actually like used seriously. So just trying it out here. Seeing what it's like. This is a Cool Gray 3, but it doesn't feel like a Cool Gray I'm used to, but I do like the feel of the marker itself. I was a math boy. Okay, I got it. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that this thing could fly supersonic. I totally messed up the wing. Actually, I'm trying to decide how I want to fix it. I think adding 2 is better. Because essentially this line needs to actually look like it meets up right there. So I messed up, so we'll fix it. As long as you guys will forgive me, I'll fix it. Thanks again on Instagram if you have made a contribution. Appreciate it. Facebook, Instagram, Zuckerberg, whoever is matching contributions or badges this week. So, whatever you pitch in, I get double, which is freaking awesome. In theory, I haven't actually gotten paid for it yet, so it's all theoretical. But no pressure, no worries. If all you can do is like be here, totally appreciate it. Totally appreciate that too. All right, let's finish up our supersonic jet. This is a Cool Gray 5. Just to add a bit more dimension here. What's up, Sarah? Just winging it. That's right. Okay, so our first sketch is done. Okay, so this is the problem on Instagram though, is I can't really show you the whole thing. I mean, I could zoom out, but then you're gonna see my legs and it's weird, and like my tummy and stuff. Yeah, it's really weird. So that's why I kind of zoom in a little bit. Red X says, when I was a kid, MiGs would often fly near my house. Lots of supersonic booms. Yeah, I bet that was, you know, as a kid anyways, just like, whoa, wonderful. Probably blew your mind. Probably absolutely blew your mind. Okay, so first sketch, we have our jet here. Hopefully some more people join. A little bit light today on the... I mean, it is a different time too, so I get it. I get it. That's why I say turn on alerts. Just be ready. Whenever you get the call, you drop everything that you're doing. Just kidding. Can you imagine? Just like some YouTuber goes live and you just like literally drop everything you're doing. That would be insane. All right, so there's the jet. Next request, I think, was some sort of saxophone. And some sort of saxophone. And I'm going to pull up some reference imagery because, like I said, I'm not a musician or musical expert. So I'm going to look at it for general effect more than anything. Wow, these are expensive, by the way. Holy cow. Holy cow. Also, Yan Yan. All right. What is happening? Give me just a sec here. All right. So now I've got my reference up on my screen. Hello, Sfumadios Skywalker. Hello. Hello, hello. All right, let's draw a saxophone. So let's draw one like so, and then let's get another line in like so. I know this is like, I don't know the names of the parts. So here's the blowy thing. There's our blowy thing there. Whatever that's called. Is this the right angle? I don't even know if this is the right angle, so. All right. Oh, it doesn't go this way. Well, I guess it depends on the saxophone, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Or is it going to be more like this? I'll decide on that later. It's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. Alright, so let's put a few little bits down here. Yeah, see, this is where it gets like right in this spot, it just gets crazy. Absolutely crazy. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna do a saxophone-like drawing, but not really a saxophone. I'm gonna get rid of that piece there. And that kind of saves me a little bit from the scrutiny of the experts saying that's not a sax, that's a hax. And I really don't want to have to overlay this, so I'm going to try and keep it believable. My goal is believable, not believable over accurate is my goal. All right, let's see here. Then I got some stuff down in here again. Not being super precise. So I'm literally just gonna fake this now. All right. Let's keep faking some stuff in. Sketch Day Live. Thanks for the request. The theme this week is sound. That's what we're doing. So I had a request for a saxophone, and I'm going for a saxophone-esque thing. Not specifically any type of saxophone here, because they, as it turns out, are super complicated. But thank you for the prompts, as always. I'm sketching on marker paper. If you want to check out the materials I use that link in the chat. That is sketchaday.com/stuff. Check it out there. All right, let's modify my little flute here. All right, that feels better. Again, whether it's accurate or not, we'll see. We'll see in a little bit here. Okay. I just remember I have an email to write, so I gotta make a note of that. My brain is like a sieve. I forget so much stuff all the time. It's absolutely crazy. All right. So let's keep going here. I'll try and pay attention to chat. It's gonna get a little intense here as I add some details, but like I said, definitely hit me up if you have any questions, comments, whatever. Going for general effect as I do this. All right. Just block out some reflective spots. I never was a part of marching band. I'm not even sure if this video is available, but I was a part of a band at one point. I was the vocalist actually in this band. It was a fun time in college. Did that once forever ago. I'm pretty sure the footage has never or won't see the light of day, but I think I'll share it with patrons. You get to see patrons and members. I'll share my band video with you, my embarrassing band video from college. Thank you, Cybernev. I'm glad it's inspired you and helped keep you going. Hello, Derivative of Senpi. Oh, he's been here. Latrice has been here. He said, hey, the angle here needs to be the sax, the derivative. Oh, yeah, I'm just making a sax-like thing. That's my goal here. Sax-like. Because I know a lot of what I'm doing here just is me just kind of riffing. Like I'll see an element and then just go, okay, there's something like that here. Let's see. Let's get some of this business up in here. The sax is feels like a steampunk robot. That's what a sax feels like. Feels like a steampunk robot. I just love these Papermate flare pens. They are pretty fantastic, by the way. No, they do not sponsor me. I wish. That'd be awesome. Can you imagine having an unlimited supply of your favorite pen or marker? That'd be pretty great. So, Svetlana, when I did your drawing of a saxophone, I spent way more time because I wanted it to at least be somewhat accurate and clean, but I'd be happy to send this to you too, just as a thank you. So let me know. Svetlana and Art, some of our patrons, longtime fans at this point. All right, let's do some marker on this one because it'll be fun. It'll be super fun. All right, start with some yellow. Brass, yellow, all of that's hard because you gotta like strategically leave all your light spots. Alright, because I can always come in and darken things up as needed. It's the light spots that are are really hard. So I've left a couple light spots there. And granted, this is a somewhat bright yellow. Now I have this yellow 28, which I can use to start darkening things up. Just like that. I guess this is going to be dark anyways. Right through there. Same thing here. Alright, so after this, we're going to do some drums. That was for Chris Antle. I don't know if Chris is still watching, but I got you. I think you said a kick drum. That's what you wanted to see. This is yellow 28. Let's see, what else do we got? Yellow 28. Those aren't going to work. Maybe E84. Here, I'm just trying to, when you go dark with yellows, you have to kind of start thinking brown instead of like, what's a dark yellow? Because dark yellow, I mean, it depends on the brown, but it is basically brown. I think I'll save a darker marker for those spots. All right. Thanks for watching again, guys. If you've never used markers, I highly recommend trying them out. They're super fun. You can get them cheap as well. Yeah, you get them cheap as well. It just depends on what you're looking for. But my marker guide that I've been talking about will be out soon. What's up, Maker Art? How you doing? Video's lagging for you? I don't think I'm really dropping any frames. I mean, I dropped few frames, but it looks good on my end, so I'm not so sure what's happening. All right, so now my goal is I've got some highlights and some mids. All right, I want to try and get, now at least, some darks in, okay? So for that, I just need a nice deep. Why do I have 3 of the same marker? So crazy. Anyhow, I need some nice like deep browns almost. I could try and use gray, but I'm gonna start with a brown like this E87. Yeah, see, that feels pretty good. Because if we want this to feel shiny, we gotta get real crisp. Gotta get real crisp and sharp with some of these reflections. So can you see what this is doing right now? All right, just as I bring this in, start light until you get it right. Okay. Lightest lights against darkest darks. It's going to give you your contrast. Probably make this a little darker in the middle. Blend that out. I am using a marker paper. It's going to help with your blending if you've ever struggled with that and marker. So if you're like me and you enjoy using marker, consider leveling up to some marker paper. You can find that information on my website at sketchday.com/stuff. All right, that's where you want to be. Yeah, I'm starting to think that 10 a.m. slot is money. That's when most of you guys are able to watch. Oh, don't be embarrassed, Svetlana. It's totally fine. Just hit me up on a Discord, send me a message, and I'd be happy to send it. I mean, it's a small sketch. It's not a big deal. And you guys have been awesome in terms of support, so happy to hook it up. Just getting some reflections in here. Some more contrast. So there we go. Not perfect, but finished for the most part. Thanks for joining Sketch Day Live. Okay, I was like, why do I have 2 more of the same marker? E87 times 2. I'm Spencer. I like drawing. We do this a few times a week, if not daily, where I draw, take your requests, we have a good time, we chat, all that good stuff. All right. Okay, so there's our sax. I think up next we had some sort of kick drum. These sketches will be available for as scans, I should say, on the Patreon/member folder. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. Why is my stream lagging? It is lagging a little bit. It is lagging a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my kids are watching TV or something. Okay. Let's see. Kick drum or drummer. The theme this week is sound. The theme is sound. All right. I don't even know what a kick drum is, so I got to take a minute and look at it. Looks like a bass drum of some sort. Looks like. So should we do this one well thought out? Got our square here. Draw it this way, I guess. Something like that. Doesn't it have like a little thing to like, oh, it's on the backside. The little kick thing. I guess it could be here too. All right, some sort of it's like this strikes the drum. So this is I guess you could say me just studying and trying to figure out what's happening before committing, but at the same time I could probably pull out or eke out rather a decent concept sketch here. I probably could. Maybe turn this into a page. All right. So it looks like, let's see, I just want to make sure I get the mechanicals somewhat right here. Somewhat. I just want to be close enough. in this instance. Let's add a foot pedal that looks like it. Let's give it some shape as well. I guess that would work. The pedal would push on this thing, which would then cause this, what should we call it? A whacker. Cause this whacker to kind of get actuated. Could be something like that. Your musical freaks will probably be like, yo, that's totally wrong. Fix it. Don't you normally have like the band name on the drums too? I'm just grateful none of my kids play drums. That would be rough. That would be rough. Sketch Day Live. Thanks for joining. If you are watching on Instagram, there is a link provided for you. I pinned it. That's where we're hanging out on the YouTube. So if you're like confused or whatever, and you want to catch more of this, that's where you need to be. youtube.com/sketchday.com. Also, thank you for purchasing badges. Those who do this month actually. Keep saying this week. Facebook/Instagram is matching your contribution. So whether it's me or another creator you love and you want to support, now's like this week's a great week to do it, because those badges you purchase, if you got one for $5 or $10 or whatever, Instagram/Facebook is actually going to match it and make it $10 or 20 or whatever the amount is. So pretty awesome that they're doing that. It's kind of like when your 401k gets matched, you're working at a company. It's kind of like that. That's what it feels like. All right, why do we warm up with circles? So you don't do what I just did. I totally messed up, but it's all right. We'll be fine. We will rebuild. We will survive. I'm not paying attention to the drum segments either. I probably should be. But I am not. All right, just mapping out a shadow here on the page. Let's see. I guess we're going to be using a lot of brown today. Be using a lot of brown. Happy little brown. I think this one's running out of ink. All right, so we got 3 sketches done. I think we're barely scratching the surface on time. We're now 47 minutes in, so what else would you like to see on the show today? A hang drum as well? I have not heard of a hang drum. What is a hang drum? I gotta look that up now. You always have the most interesting suggestions in the sense that, culturally speaking, I tend to be somewhat myopic and focus on my own experience, my own lived experience. But yes, Chris, the whacker. Isn't that what it's called officially? The whacker? The whacker. The official name, the whacker. All right, so I'm just shading this piece in a way that conveys a sense of shininess in terms of the material. And to do that, all you need to do really is just think about reflections, what might be happening in the scene, where someone might be standing, or something else impacting the look of things here. Please draw a guitar, says someone on Instagram. Did you catch the stream yesterday? Whoever that is on Instagram, I did draw a guitar. That's why you gotta have them notifications on, man. So you can search and find things. All right, there we go. A little shadow. Let's get our whacker in here. I'm drawing, or sketching rather, with a, what is this? This is a C10 pen. So it's like almost black, but not quite. In case you're wondering. Maybe you weren't wondering, but now you know. And that's okay. Because this is Sketch Day Live, where I just tell you things. Things you may not even have dreamt of before. Alright, just want to do one more thing here on the drum itself. Maybe this band is called Sketch or something. Or the Sketches. This band. A band of designers on a mission to sketch. I have no idea. Okay, retro microphones. That's a good one. All right, so we got 3 sketches here now. We did a jet, supersonic. Whoa. My OBS app was asking me if I wanted to delete the overhead camera. I'm like, what? No, I don't want to delete the overhead camera, you crazy. You crazy app. All right, so we did a supersonic jet, saxophone, and we have our drums. I guess I could put a background in real quick. I guess I could. Man, it's gonna be a busy month. I picked up a few contracts to do some video content for some folks. And then I'm doing some remote online training for corporate stuff. So it's gonna be a good busy time for me. So for those who've discovered the stream and been like, hey, come present at my conference or whatever, I appreciate you. Thank you for the opportunity. For sure. All right, a little background there. Retro microphones is the request. Retro microphone. All right, be sure to give the stream a thumbs up, by the way. It certainly helps with YouTube being like, okay, cool. This is a thing. Although, I'm a little surprised, I will say, that there's only like 15 people watching. But it's alright. We'll keep going. Okay, let's do a retro mic of some sort. Alright, retro mic. Whose request was this, by the way? Alright, I'm just trying to thin out some of these divisions here. And now in the back, I'll add a little return. Like so. And then, let's see, looks like we have some sort of cross pieces, potentially. So we'll just scribble that in real quick. Maybe we'll do another one as well, since the theme is sound after all. I wish I knew more about these, but I don't. From a technological standpoint anyways, I mean. Alright, a little bit of sound isolating here on our main mic thingy. I don't even know the terms. As for my mic, I'm using a Shure SM7B. It is quite delightful. I actually do need to make sure that, no pun intended, that my audio is good before next week when I go live on Adobe Live. Again, that will be next Wednesday and Thursday on behance.net/live. And I'll be going over drawing from your imagination, just tips and tricks to drawing things from your head. Whether you want to draw a dragon or a car or whatever the case may be. That's what we're going to be doing. All right. Let's go the other way here just for some hatching. I'll make this one chrome. Alright, we'll make this one chrome so I can like shade in some hard spots. Reflective bits. Let's see, I gotta make sure I'm not necessarily shading the gaps here. Same thing on the back side. Let's have some fun. Let's use the airbrush today. How about that? How about that? Cash me outside. Little logo here. So hopefully you guys can see how line weight can kind of bring out your overall form and shape after kind of laying down your initial lines. Lots of cheating going on here, of course. Lots of cheating. By that I mean if I were being really careful, then each of these separations I'd be like, okay, that's Mike, okay, heavy line, this is going to be in shadow, but I'm not super concerned. Not super concerned. Did my stream die? What is happening here? YouTube is down. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Oh, this is frustrating. Yeah, this is frustrating. I think YouTube is... Someone is attacking YouTube. Oh, goodness. Someone's still attacking YouTube? That makes sense. Let's see. Is YouTube down right now? Yep, there have been some issues. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is down. So I'm going to wrap it up after this sketch. If you're watching on Instagram, that's fine. You can catch me later. I'm just going to wrap like this live stream with this sketch. If they figure it out, maybe I'll come back on later or just reset tomorrow. So we'll finish this one out, okay? Since I already started it. I had no idea. Sorry, guys. Because I was like, what is happening? Normally we have more people show up. So yeah, I just wasn't sure. Wasn't sure what was happening there. All right, let's use, what is it, C7. Switch to a C5. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this sketch, guys, and then we'll try. Should work. Yeah, try again in a little bit. Yeah, it's struggling right now. I don't think anyone's even gonna see this, so keep it tight, keep it short for the most part. But thanks for hanging and watching nonetheless. It's been fun. All right, so I'll focus on this one here, get it done, and I will call it a day. I should have streamed earlier, I guess. Oh well. Can't see and hear. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm so sorry. I also lost the cap to one of my markers, which is concerning. Because because it's expensive. But we'll keep going. That really sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Okay, so that's where I said there's a lot of cheating going on, but I could kind of fix it. No problem. Okay, so YouTube on your phone is working, just not computer. Okay. Yeah, I noticed I dropped a few frames, but I didn't realize. And someone had said that it was kind of choppy earlier. I guess I should have paid closer attention because I would have just shut it down and been like, all right, let's regroup and reconvene tomorrow. But I'll be back tomorrow morning. I've already scheduled it, so if you wanna put a pin in it, that's totally fine. I'll be back tomorrow. I still cannot find a cap for this marker. I may have to. Oh, there it is. I was like, I may have to sacrifice a marker, but thankfully I didn't. Okay, some people say the stream is working as it is. That's fine. My apologies. Not my fault. I blame YouTube. Blame YouTube. All right. So there we go. We've got a quick mic. Let's add just a little line weight. I did use the airbrush today. Again, reminder for those on Instagram, if you want to, no pressure. Because apparently YouTube's broken today. But if you want to donate, Facebook is actually matching your badge purchases for the live. Badges are a way for you to support your creators. So if you choose to do that, they will actually double basically whatever you contribute. So just something to think about. All right, so there's a quick sketch of a microphone. It seems the YouTube stream is tanking. Hello, Lori. I'm gonna check this. Yeah, I checked this website, downdetector.com, and it said right at 5, like literally right at 5 when I started streaming, 5 my time, like there was a spike, complete spike. It's down worldwide. So yeah. And people are being mean on some comments there, but oh, you're back. Okay. Is it working now, Michael? Thanks for joining. Should I keep going, guys? What's your vote? I mean, I obviously want people to see it, so. Michael says, who the heck thumbs down this video? It happens all the time. It's fine. Haters gonna hate. It's cool. I used to be really sensitive to all that back in the day, like when I was in college, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. Sucks though that a bunch of people had issues with the stream. Really stinks. This is totally bogus, by the way. I just made up some stuff on the side. Like, I don't have to address it there, but if I were doing it here, I'd probably just block something in at least. And then probably take... Not probably. Here's what I would do if this were a real project. Take some pen and just add a little bit of definition to this and maybe kind of tweak what's happening, at least with this portion of the grate/grill. Say, oh, maybe a portion of this is actually you know, transitioning or at least cutting in to show where it fits. Thanks for joining. You guys should check out Michael DeTulo, by the way. I'll post a link to his YouTube channel. Super talented designer. We go way back to ID sketching days. So check him out, show him some love, say hey. If you like, I'm not gonna volunteer you for career advice, but Michael is like super experienced, always has great advice, insights, and so forth. If you have design needs, whatever, check out his work. So Michael DeTulo joining us, gracing us with his presence on the stream today. So thank you, Michael. All right, so for this second one, I'll just add some gray marker. It looks like the stream picked up again. Maybe I'll do one more sketch. We'll call it good. Okay, so one more prompt, something sound related. The theme on the channel this week is sound. All right, that's the theme this week, is sound. That could be a lot of things, right? We did a jet that's capable of a sonic boom. Thank you, Brett. Much appreciated. Contributions on Instagram will be matched by Facebook. So let's see, we're up to $5. I feel like an intern again, making $5 an hour. No, I'm just kidding, but they will they will match your contributions today. So, or this month, I should say. All right, so we did a jet. We did some drums. Harmonica or kazoo? I think I'll do a kazoo. We did, oh yeah, there's a drum. We did a saxophone. All right, I turned off my little thumbnail on YouTube because I'm taking my hoodie off. You guys don't need to see that. You don't need nightmares tonight. We did what the, okay, this is annoying. We did a saxophone, and of course our microphone here. So how about let's just do it. Let's add some color to the background. Why not? Why not? I have this Copic wide marker. I might as well use it. Might as well. Just fill in. Oh yeah, with that red. Happy little microphones right there. All right, here's your sketch. A little trick for you as well. I used to do this a little bit, but if you want to separate your marker sketch from your background, you can take a white pen like this Polska marker, create a little rim light around your sketch, just for separation purposes here. If you want to. I kind of left a little white line there on that one. So I've grown accustomed to just leaving the space rather than having to come in, tweak things. So there it is with a little red. Aww. There it is with a little red. Korg synthesizer. Okay. Korg synthesizer, and we have a harmonica. What if we combined those two? What if we combined those two? That'd be interesting. I'm not sure what a Korg synthesizer looks like, so I gotta look it up. Oh my goodness, Michael, you're ridiculous. I can't believe you had me doing this. This is insane! So many buttons and knobs and things. I guess I'm just gonna do a riff on it. I'll do a riff on a Korg. Yeah, I'll do a riff on a Korg. So we'll do like a mini Korg, and I'll do like some sort of wood carcass, ensconcement of wood for this Korg synthesizer. All right. So this initial sketch I did here, I want you to realize that this is somewhat instructive in the sense that What if a synthesizer, or what if the harmonica was electronic and connected? Okay, just a side note, but instructive in the sense that it drawings begin with just a rough sketch, right? So whether you're looking at, you know, your favorite artist on Instagram or whatever, and you're like, I'm gonna be like that person one day, just realize that a lot of those sketches, drawings, paintings, whatever you see, they put in the time to create, at least in this instance, sketches like this, rough sketches, right? Just to start. So don't beat yourself up if your sketches to start are rough, is all I'm saying. Okay, so Korg synthesizer. I'm just gonna lay out a few things here. Just keep it light, keep it loose, no stress. All right, I do want, I wanted this to be like maybe a bit exaggerated in terms of what's found on this synthesizer. We got some wheels here. This is a fun suggestion, by the way. Don't worry, this is our little harmonica here. And you guys asked for a harmonica or a kazoo. I'm just saying, maybe it's all connected. What if we're all connected? There's a thought. What if? All right, so this thing, you know, has some cable or whatever. We're hooked in, we're plugged into the matrix of music. The matrix of music. That needs to be like a sample on a track. Maybe I'll sample myself when I start doing my own music for the channel. Shout out as always to Also He, by the way, for providing some beats. Not this beat, but some beats in general. Alright, so let's sketch some knobs. Just with a few offsets here. I can create some depth. Alright, I am drawing with my shoulder. Okay, just nice subtle moves. And I'll just throw some tick marks on. I guess I could do that after the marker. Alright, and maybe this synthesizer has a little headphone rest. I suppose this harmonica needs to be resting on something. Like it's not just floating, right? That'd be weird. Ew, Spencer, you weirdo. It's floating. Oh my gosh. Alright, so maybe this is on some sort of wood rest or something. And then we've got like headphones. Got some headphones here or something. Again, very quick sketch. I'm not trying to spend all evening doing this with you, as much as I love you all. But you can imagine spending a little extra time here could potentially yield a much tighter, cleaner sketch for you. So outline. Let's throw some keys on. Trying to just match perspective. Someone told me a trick last night, which I think it was groups of 3 or groups of 2 on the keyboard, and that would help it feel more real. Because I did a keyboard yesterday as well, and I think their advice, if I recall, was to do groups of 2 or groups of 3. If you're a pianist, you can shut the stream down now. Peace out. Have a wonderful evening. Just kidding. My oldest kid has been obsessed with dad jokes lately. So he's been proudly telling me all his dad jokes one of the more recent ones. I think I shared this on a previous stream, but I know not everyone watches all the streams all the time. He said to me, "Dad, what did the flame say to his girlfriend?" And I'll add to it, after they had a fight. What did the flame say to his girlfriend after they had a fight? Any guesses, guys? If you know the answer, don't say it. Like if you saw me do this before. I mean, you can, but still. Corgi playing a Korg. Did the stream cut out again? Ah, live is down everywhere. Okay. I'll finish this out. Flame said, "I think it's time we rekindle our love." Oh, I love that joke so much. Love that joke so much. But he came up with it on his own. That's what I love about it. I think it's time we rekindle our love. Alright, looks like Korg synthesizers don't really have screens or anything, but let's throw some text. I know there's like text on these, maybe guide for different musical programs, things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some sliders. Go and throw in some sliders here, and then I'll just throw on some quick marker. Thanks again on Instagram if you did contribute. Pick up a badge. I owe you. I mean, I appreciate it, certainly. Okay. Let's throw some text here. Alright, cool. And then, just for unity's sake, all right, so there we go. Yeah, it seems like YouTube is really struggling, so Michael says Antifa is keeping YouTube going in Portland, apparently. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like if we did come under like a strategic DDoS attack as a country. What would that be like? Probably be insane. Like people would be losing their minds. It would be insane. Alright, so after this I'm gonna wrap it up because it looks like, oops, I made a mistake there. How can I fix that? There's really not an easy way to fix that one, so I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I was thinking I could turn it into a reflection or something, but can't exactly do that. I mean, I could tweak this here. Maybe I can. Yeah, I'll turn it into a reflection. There you go. Midsection, we'll keep this white. Have some black knobs. White with wood. Very interesting combination. So if I have something that's white, I like to use a very pale gray for those shadows. Very, very pale gray here. Alright. Something like that. So little reflections in the keys, you can kind of see them a little bit. Reflection on the top here. Yeah, it looks like the stream is back. This is terrible. My apologies. Not my fault, but it is what it is. And I love drawing, so I'm not gonna stop. We'll just keep going. Appreciate the love, support. as we push through these hard and difficult times of YouTube not working. All right, headphones there. I was kind of setting this up as like just a tabletop. Let's get the shadow in. Something like that. I'm not sure of the scale on this harmonica, but we'll roll with it. Keep it simple. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. I think one of the most important things, at least as a product design sketcher, if that's what you're trying to do, is learning to balance content, clarity, complexity. Cash me outside. I'm going to trademark that. Content, clarity, and complexity. You got to figure out a way to balance that out, right? You don't want to get too heavy-handed with everything because then it gets messed up. Content.
The 3 C's of Black Ross.
The 3 C's of Black Ross, says Oliver. Content, clarity, complexity. Find the right balance, depending on what you're trying to do. That's going to help. All right, couple hits of Sharpie here under the keys, right? There's a little bit of a gap here. Some black in the corner. Underneath. If I wanted to, I could make the whole background here a black ground, but I'm not going to do it. Let's keep it simple today. All right. Sign. Sketches, again, will be available to patrons and channel members. Normal videos are not working. This is crazy. If it's really down this much, I bet you it's hit the news. It has to have hit the news, right? Like regular news. Or maybe they usually wait like half a day or something. YouTube is down. I forgot to add red to this background, so let's just do that. All right. Cool. So we did our quick synthesizer headphone harmonica stand thing. All right. We also have this microphone. A few highlights here to help it pop. Saxophone as well. I didn't add any white to this one, but you could, or I could. You know, a few little spots here and there. It certainly works better where you have, you know, darker spots on your drawing. Spots like there, maybe even down here as well. That's gonna help things pop. I would suggest being judicious in your use of the juices white. Juicy white. Be judicious. Judicious just judicious is an English word that just means thoughtful and careful. Thoughtful and careful. I thought derivative of Senpai, you almost gave me a heart attack. I thought you meant the stream was trending on Twitter. I was like, holy cow. Good one, Sarah. Good one. Slower than Nevada counting votes. That's a good one. All right, a little outline here on our saxophone. So yeah, Svetlana and Art, hit me up if you want this one. Happy to connect, get it out to you somehow in Russia. All right, so we did the saxophone. All right, we did the drums. We did the jet. So full stream. Thanks everyone. What's up, Alien? Thanks everyone for hanging out, being a part of the stream. Thank you on Instagram for your contributions, donations, all of that good stuff. Much appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'll keep the outro short today just because everything's down. I'll be back tomorrow around 9 or 10 a.m. and I think I'm just gonna be painting, just doing some fun stuff. So check it out. Thanks for hanging out for the last, what's this, hour and a half or so. Hopefully YouTube figures out problems or whatever's happening. But that being said, as I always say, what was that? I don't know what that was. That being said,
Bye. Bye.
that being said, passion is the process. Thanks for being here, being a part of the stream, and I'll catch you guys later next time right here on Sketch a Day. Peace.